Done
I
it.
didn't like that one bit.
Okay. Well, now that I can do my pleasantries on stream. Hi, everybody. I hope you
Nope.
guys had a good week. All right. BC, you are in air jail.
I don't even know what that is.
Now, for the streaming sake, we moved Tuesday to Saturday because some of our players couldn't make it, which actually worked out in my favor because I was held at work till like 11 o'clock at night because I'm still in the military and it's beans.
Oldies
Uh,
buzz.
yep. How's everybody doing today? Pretty good. Pretty good.
Great.
Oh, great.
I was missing VC at Ren Fair.
3 years.
Oh,
Forgot it existed.
did you have a turkey leg?
I did not.
Did you eat anything?
Yeah, I ate plenty.
Did you spend lots of money on shit that we probably don't need, but 10-year-old us would freak out about?
$600 kill.
You
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A crossbow.
Yeah, I bought a flintlock. That's dope. What color? Like just green?
Marine Corps.
You got a
Okay.
Marine Corps kilt?
So the the green and yellow one caught my eye. I'm like, oh, I like that. What do you got that one in the style I want? He goes, yeah, that's Army, and I just figured it was a name. He goes, you in the service? I was like, am, yeah, sure. And he goes, oh, which branch? Marine Corps? He's like, I got Marine Corps. I'm like, oh, fuck. Now that I know it exists, I have to get it.
Now I have to get it.
Obligated.
See, I have. I don't have what they call. What is it? Brand. Oh god.
Loyalty?
Yeah, I don't have brand loyalty, so I can
You heard me,
mix
he's a
and
traitor.
match. Yep. You know, I had a World War II veteran call me that from the Marine Corps who was on Iwo Jima, and I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
He doesn't get more real than that.
He was like, "Oh, you're a traitor." No, I'm just kidding. I was like, "Nope, you already said it. I'll never unhear it." Hurts my feelings. Anyway, rolling back. I'm gonna zing you guys with a question. This
No.
one, shut up. It is an easy one. What is, if you could get away with it, what is one crime your character would commit?
Apparently murder.
Yeah, I think we've already all answered that one.
Yeah?
Just
That's-
murder.
I mean,
Yep,
Houbie and I
across-the-board
were
answer.
willing to do fraud, so there's that.
So, yeah.
Fraud is worse than murder?
Oh, well, fraud is killing someone's livelihood, which is like murder.
No.
No.
Okay, so I got 2 for fraud, 2 for murder. Steve, you want to weigh in?
Houbie had a business idea that was going to make like millions of gold, but was like harbored by this one like trade agreement law, and he'd break that law. He's like a very lawful person, but he's like, if I could just get these.
I don't think Houbie is a lawful person.
If I could just get these beans imported.
He's not a fan of tariffs.
Yeah.
Awful evil. Just a loophole.
Yeah, topical.
Loopholes,
very,
yeah.
very topical. What about Lodestone? What crime would Lodestone commit if he could get away with it?
Public nudity.
All right. Rob has exactly 1 minute to Roger up, or that's the answer. I'm starting the clock now.
Why is it always when I'm trying to drink? Fuck.
Rob,
He's dead.
RJ,
He's dead.
he's got 45 seconds.
At least he got a kill before he went out the door.
Yep.
Hey, that's kind of step in the right direction.
Yeah, it's partial nudity if you wear them
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Show him the old blue beanbag. All right, you got 30
Wait a minute.
seconds.
I've been
Also-
muted this whole time, I think. so-
Yeah, no shit.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
Welcome back.
I'm assuming it's not public nudity, RJ.
It's not
It could
public
be.
nudity.
What would it be? What would it be?
Grand larceny.
Oh my God. Okay. What's the thought process behind that?
He likes
He's just
stuff.
like, I
What do
could,
you mean?
yeah. Is it just like, oh, I'd steal like a shit ton of money, or I'd steal like a castle, or a key?
No, I mean it would be like, shit, that guy's got something really nice. I wish I could have that pickaxe. I wish I could have that wagon, that horse. Like, you know.
Okay.
You're
Not
stronger
saying,
than
like,
him,
he-
so you can.
Right. Like, because like he didn't grow up poor. I mean, he didn't grow up rich either. But like, it was like, hey, getting ready for knighthood, so like bare bones, no possessions. Like, yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna try and be a page and a squire, and then I'll be a knight. Like, I'll get what I get, and that'll be it. But like, he does have material longing when he looks at things or like things that some people have that are nice, and he's like, man, I wish I could have something like that.
Damn. Okay, speaking of knighthood, is he chaste or like no?
Nope, not
Okay,
chased.
okay.
What
Just
would be
wanted to.
chasing him?
Dude, you're about to go to like terminal air jail. How dare you?
I don't even know what that means.
Well, you'll find out if you keep it up. Anyway, you guys,
Like I guess I'm committing a crime.
when we last left off, you guys were in the bowels of a cave. You came upon a very large black dragon who was entrapped in some sort of
Not for long.
mythical spell or something. You guys didn't quite understand it. You beat the absolute break off of everyone in there, -3. And by weakening the spell, the dragon was able to essentially stick his head out of the force field, and Thanos snapped them out of existence. He has since transformed into a human and is leading you guys outside of the cave.
Did I miss a session?
I
think
thought
we
we
back-
were.
I think
I
we
thought we were talking
backtracked.
to dragons. Yeah.
Yes,
I thought
yes.
we met as people.
Yes.
They were
His
asleep
brood.
when we showed up.
And when you guys get to them, I'll scoot it over here to the spooky
The
forest.
den, yeah.
When you guys got to them, you could see Mr. Yamada like very gently wake them up. Like, hey, the sun's up. It's time to wake up. And you can see all 4 of them kind of like roll over and like rub their eyes and like, oh, good morning, Father. And only one of them out of the 4 like immediately identifies you guys. He doesn't say anything, but he just kind of stares at you. Kind of in the way like a cat would stare at you or a lion would stare at you. He is now
He wants-
fully awake. He's got
Like
the
he wants
zoomies.
to eat us?
Roll me an insight.
Nah, I don't care that much.
Okay.
Hello.
I care very much.
I immediately am waving. Hey ho. Tang is just nice. It's gonna get her killed.
All right. Out of the 4 of them, one of them returns your greeting with a very gentle wave. With an insight 23, yeah, you understand that while they look human, they are still incredibly feral monsters, and when they wake up, they're usually pretty hungry.
I'm like standing behind everybody, like, I just don't make any sudden moves.
Howie, honey, come here. Don't be rude.
No.
Mr. Yamada waves you guys off. He goes, "Don't worry, my children will be on their best behavior because it's time for breakfast," and starts to lead you back, not too far, but maybe a quarter mile or half mile back to the entrance of the mines, where you see his children start to pick at the dead corpses of the cultists that you killed.
Did your children know that you were imprisoned?
I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure that had they thought something was amiss, they definitely would have come and saved me. Let's roll me a quick perceptions check. Just a quick one, just a little one. It's not a very high number to beat.
8.
Okay.
It's not a very high number to be beaten.
Yeah, yeah. You don't see it. You can see that they're pulling out daggers, and they're like very like, I would say, as horrible as it is that you're watching as they're desiccating these human beings, but they're being very precise about it. Like they're cutting calf meat off, and they're cutting off the shoulders, and they're taking off back straps, and they're like harvesting like specific organs to eat.
They've done this before.
At no point does that make me feel any way better.
Well, at least they're not wasteful.
At least it's not you.
But like if I saw like a beast eating a person, I'd be like, that's awful. If I saw a beast go, I'm good at this. I've become an expert at this. Terrified.
You mean
Are
like
you
a
terrified by
human?
other people that carve up like deer and shit?
Yeah.
Man can't go to the butcher's without shitting himself.
Yeah, like
You did what to a cow?
it's the
Uh,
same thing, just
so-
different creatures.
Yeah, they gotta eat.
Vasky walks over to one of the ladies, and he sees her like starting to pull out like kidneys, and you can see he like wraps her on the back of the head pretty hard and growls and pulls them for himself, and then you know, kidneys in hand, just starts munching on them. He goes, "So usually there's a little bit more decorum to this, but oh, another roll. Yes, I am the cow. Yes, I understand. So introductions are in order. You already know me. I'm Vashki. This is my eldest son, Akio. And he is the one who was staring at you. And he kind of looks over and nods and goes back to eating.
Did you flash something up? Because I didn't get anything.
Did you not?
I got it.
Try again.
Yeah.
Maybe it.
Yeah.
Oh, it went behind.
Oh,
Sorry.
anime.
Oh, he's an anime.
Yes, yes.
Oh, he gets all the bitches.
Is that,
Wait, it's an anime. Maybe it's not a he.
yeah?
Oh,
You'll never.
Touche,
God, her
touche.
dick is
You
huge.
said
You'll
eldest
never
son,
know.
right?
Chick with a dick.
Yeah, it's the eldest son.
This
he
dragon's
goes,
got a huge whack.
My youngest son is Koji, and he points to the boy standing right behind him. He is the shortest and more like they're all like relatively svelte, but he is the smallest of all of them. He goes, my youngest daughter, Kay, and my eldest daughter, Reina. And when he says their names, they like almost instinctively look at him,
I didn't see
look
the
to
other one,
you, do what you think is a greeting, and then they go back to chewing through whatever organ they currently have in their possession. He says, and I cannot thank you enough for what you did. My children may have gone hungry, or worse, they may have had to find a more awful way to satiate themselves if it weren't for you guys. It is a little embarrassing to be captured, so I would appreciate it if you kept that to yourselves. I don't want our reputation being tarnished a bit, if that makes any sense.
That's fair.
Secret safe with me.
I appreciate your discretion. Young dwarf, I saw that you had a small dragon thing with you.
I don't have like stake in whether the answer is yes or no, but is Smidge hiding or not? Or is he like, oh, I'm interested? Or is he like, does he realize what I realize, which are like these things are not good creatures?
So, last session, Smidge and Varys actually introduced one another, and when he it looked like he was blowing soot on Smidge. Smidge is now like a very high sheen obsidian color after touching him.
Basically, what I'm asking is Smidge comfortable?
Oh yeah, Smidge
All right.
is as doe-eyed as a baby dragon could be.
Yeah, I'll take him out and I'll hold him up. Very like, just kind of like do what he says, sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. His name's Smidge.
Oh, what a fun name.
Yeah,
And he
yeah,
sticks his finger
thank
out
you.
and starts like scratch the under the chin of Smidge. And you can see Smidge like leans into it. He's not overreacting or underreacting. And he's like, and how did you meet this dragon?
I'll take out his like geode and I'll be like, I found him. He was being I don't think the person who I got this from realized they had an egg on their hands. And when he hatched, he was in my room, and I was making coffee, and this thing just came out and started gobbling up all these beans, and he's been with me ever since.
So he hatched without his mother present and alone.
Yeah.
Ah, it's probably nothing. And he kind of like taps his index finger on the top of Smidge's head. If you want to roll me an insight check, you can. If not, Mr. Yamada is going to go back to what he is doing.
Do I get anything for favored? Oh, okay, so just an insight check. 11.
Yeah, you thought it was a pretty interesting story.
Oh, okay.
Well-
Thank you.
Yeah. He kind of stands back and dusts himself off. As he steps into the daylight, you can see that his features become softer, and it almost looks like he ages in reverse in the sunlight. If anybody has detect magic, you would know that it's just a prestidigitation. He's doing what he can to make himself look as affable and as gentle as possible. I would say for two of you, or the casters, you would identify that this is just like not what he normally looks like. He says, "Yep. Again, we'll finish our meal relatively soon, and I believe it was the young lady who told us that we were in danger." And he gives you like very kind of slow finger guns.
Well, yeah, I mean, probably not actual danger to y'all, but we did uh hear that some people will be out going for you, followers of Tyr. We did mention
Yes,
Mr.
and you wanted me to
Lucas.
kill
Yes.
one of them. Yes.
Well,
Mhm.
I suppose I shouldn't be asking for none of that, but obviously you defending yourself ain't nothing wrong with it. So if he comes after you, obviously I wouldn't ask you to spare him.
Well, I appreciate your understanding in the way things work, miss. I don't think we've done much harm in these woods. We've only been here a month or so. Um, but yeah, I will be sure to remember your words should they attack us.
Mr. Yamada, I can't help but notice that you, along with your children, have an assortment of instruments.
Oh, yes. Um, so, when we're not, devouring cities or laying on heaps of gold, he starts like gesticulating, kind of comically with his hands. We are a traveling musician group. We've walked, I would say, a good bit, if not almost all of the known world of Faerun. Um, just kind of intermingling with humans. You've probably heard some of our songs at least once or twice if you've lived anywhere with a lute.
Well, I'm from Baldur's Gate. Have y'all been there?
Oh, we were there when it was founded. Well, me and my eldest son was. Um, but yeah, we have passed through a time or two, miss.
That's so exciting. I'm sorry I didn't get to formally see any of your performances.
Well, maybe our paths will cross again someday, and we will play for you. I mean, we could play now if you'd like, as a recompense for you, taking care of that thing in the cave for me. And he like taps his nose.
Oh my, I couldn't ask that of you. I wouldn't want to interrupt your meal, but oh my goodness, I'd be so excited if you could.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's no trouble at all. We digest quickly. He's like, children, and he like claps his hands, and they all line up behind him. And he's like, is there a particular song you'd like to hear?
Hmm. Oh, anything jaunty if you know
Hmm. If there was such a thing as an opposite inspiration point,
'em. Sorry.
RJ's campaign is bleeding into mine.
Yes.
So
Show us your best she shanty.
sea shanty. Okay. So we'll play the depths of the Kraken, and they kind of like you can hear Mr. Yamato like tapping his finger against his lute to set the pace. And then uh, 4 lutes of different sizes start to strum together. And the flute is actually playing the melody in lieu of someone singing. I would like all of you to roll me a constitution check.
Oh no.
Quick
Yep.
question.
Send it.
I thought he was gonna mass murder the city last time. And
Oh,
that
he was
the one
talking about it.
person. Okay.
He was talking about it. It was
Alright.
possible.
I like to think we talked him down from that.
Well, he sounds completely different from last time.
Here's Sir Lucas. Kill him. Spare Neverwinter. Deal. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
That's
One life
That's-
for many. I think that's pretty good.
that's
What?
basically
Sorry,
how
consultation.
yeah, Constitution.
I'm a very smart wizard, you know.
For Houbie, Tanga, and John, if you could click save instead of the flat Constitution, unless it's no change
you
to your
said
modifier.
Constitution check.
No
Oh,
check,
I'm
no
sorry.
check.
I'm sorry.
I thought I heard save. My bad.
I did.
Is it a
No,
check
no, no.
or
No,
save?
It was a save. It was a save.
Okay.
It was a save. You're good. Okay,
Is that what I do?
Houbie, and Tanga, you guys, while you're listening to the music, Hobbie, you have completely forgotten that these are dragons. You are so immersed, you can smell the sea air. It reminds you of like sitting in a tavern after a long day of just like crunching numbers and being stressed out. And like for the first time in the entire day, you're able to sit down, have a warm coffee, and kind of like have Smidge nuzzled up against you. Tanga, this song reminds you of home. Uh, Now you are aware that they are dragons, but you really don't give a shit anymore. Not that Tanga ever maybe actually did.
Yeah, did not.
Yeah, would. But the fact that these people who may or may not have never been to your home, it kind of reminds you of like your mom and dad and your best friend Ollie, like hanging out at the house and all singing together, and you guys have a sense of comfort and warmth and familiarity with these people now. You feel like you've known them your whole life. The rest of you, it's a really good song. The flute is louder than it would seem, being that it is an unreeded instrument. And for some of the notes, it felt like it was almost digging into your brain. But you didn't pay any mind to it. It may have just been the percussion sitting in the echo off of the rocks. And the music concludes, and all of the children, minus Varys, all like very deeply bow, and Varys kind of nods his head. Well, there you go. What do you think?
Tanga is doing her happy little clip clops on her hooves and clapping loudly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now,
It was well. I know a gnome who would have enjoyed that song.
do you? Well, I promise you that he's probably heard it. That is one of our originals. I think we came up with it some 200-300 years ago when ship battles were really kind of taking in full effect. We kind of write our music to the populace. Some of our more underground stuff, nobody really nobody really understood. Hard to sing in Draconic, honestly. Well, I don't think there's anything left for me, and he kind of looks back at his kids. Roll me another insight check.
All of
Everybody
us,
or-
or
Yeah, everybody.
Here's my insight. Me and Houbie are
All
on
right,
it.
so everybody but John. I know, so out of game, I don't know if anybody's ever been mugged, but usually if they don't mind you seeing their face, they're usually very nice to you, and then things start to escalate. And for people like Tango, Lodestone, and Houbie, you can see that he's kind of trying to read their eyes on whether they want something from you or not.
Mhm.
We get in our pockets, friend. They're repping their set, Steve.
Oh, they're looking for tips.
But, they're looking for something.
Hmm.
One of them steps forward and approaches yours. And he says, young man, I think I've seen you before in a book I have.
Cool. What book?
He pulls it out. And yeah, you speak Elvish, right? It's not like space elf, it's just Elvish.
Yeah, I speak Elvish.
Okay. He pulls out a very old book from the clip hanging off of his hip. And you read it as The Love and Understanding of Tyr and His Mercy. And he like flips the pages open and holds the book open to a page and points to it and says, "Is this you?"
What is? I look at what he's pointing at.
And you see this picture.
I don't, do I recognize this picture?
So you would read underneath that this was the first battle that Nuke Thunder ever caught the eye of Tyr. A star had fallen, and in the middle of warfare, Nuke stepped out of formation and fought where the star was blazing against an elf. And the battle raged for 8 days and 10 nights. And on the 10th night, Tyr intervened.
Oh,
They
sounds
just
like a
give it a
badass
name?
elf. Yeah. Sorry. I don't recognize the elf exactly.
He goes, "Oh, well, maybe a more close-up picture," and he turns the page again, and he goes, "This does look a lot like you." And you would see under the exposition that once Tyr had intervened on the week and a half long combat almost, the two enemies became disciples of Tyr. And even though they didn't share a common language, they had a book that they could both read thanks to Tyr's divine grace. He goes, "See, his skin's kind of pale, and where I'm from, here in Faerun, we don't get a lot of elves with that type of complexion."
That's because they're not from around here, and
Oh,
Tyr
oh?
isn't necessarily a big god from where I'm around.
Oh, where are you from, sir?
Oh my god. I completely went blank. Forgot where I'm
If
from.
you if you want to if you want to tell him
Hold on.
about a spelljammer or like a ship in space, that would be
Yeah.
acceptable.
Yeah, a ship in space.
and like his eyes, you can now see that you get closer. His eyes are like a blood red, and they go wide. And he goes, "You're not from this planet? I had no idea." And he pulls out another notebook, and you can see that he's scribbling something down in Draconic. He goes, "Oh, and this one is my favorite." And he turns the page again, and you see these two very well-fitted and prepared warriors for battle. And again, because it's only in Elvish, you read, after almost 50 years of learning Tyr's tutelage and grace, they became the left and right hands of Tyr, guaranteed to protect the innocent and destroy the evil.
Is there a name for this for the elf?
On this page, it says the right hand or the left hand of Tyr.
The
On
other
the other
pages
page,
didn't have
yeah,
a name for it?
on the other page, they only address him as the Blue Star.
One word?
Yep, Blue Star.
And left-handed Tyr?
Mm-hmm. While he's holding the book in one hand and he's holding a notebook in the other, and now like a charcoal pencil is scribbling by itself. He's no longer like looking at the book. He is looking at you and eyeing you up and down. He's a little shorter than you two, by the way.
I get we look similar, but not the same, sir. I mean, maybe he might have been an astro elf as well, but I mean, I've seen elves of all kinds of shades.
As have I, but nothing like you. May I? This is gonna sound really weird, and I mean no offense by it, but would you mind if I smelled you just for a second?
Sure, why not?
And he leans in and he gets close enough to your neck where you can feel heat, and he just gives you like one quick sniff, and he goes, "Got it, thank you again," and he bows very deeply to you. I apologize if that was uncomfortable, but I don't think you realize how much that means to me. I'll be going now. And he kind of like scampers off, kind of putting you on the back foot to meet a dragon, or suppose a dragon that is meek, I guess would be the correct adjective. While that is happening, Mr. Yamada is telling you guys, he goes, "Well, since you don't want me to turn that one guy you don't like into a smear, did you have to get hit on? Perchance. I don't think that it would be wise for us to stay in these woods. We're relatively familiar, knowing when we're not welcome. The only problem is I can't make it back to my home. So if I could ask you for a favor, should you ever be in the area, I would be deeply appreciative."
That area and your home being where?
We live just north of Luskin.
And why is it that you can't return there, if I may ask?
So there is a draconic college, some form of secret society of wizards or sorcerers. I'm not incredibly sure of the details, but they managed to root me out of my home, and luckily, my children weren't there at the time.
Hmm.
So I scooped them up and started pushing them south through slightly quieter venues, popping in to smaller towns because I heard there's some craziness going on with my grandmother and all of Dragonkind, like we
Mhm.
talked about earlier.
Mhm.
Um,
That's interesting that you say that. The supposed leader of these cultists that strung you along, I'll say. He apparently is from Luskin. Is there any chance the body may indicate that he's from this college?
I didn't spend enough time talking to them to really get a good look at their finery. And he kind of like lifts up his robe and his pant leg, and you can see like there's a serious gouge taken out of one of his legs. It's healed up, but you can see like there's meat missing from one of his calves.
Do you need a physician?
I don't know if that would be any help, but feel free to take a look.
I look over at John to see if he has any interest in checking him out.
Only if the dragon has any interest.
Oh yeah, if you could fix this, I'd be wholesomely appreciative. Magic doesn't seem to work on it.
Yeah, all right. I'll give him a once over.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
I don't know whether like normal medicine will be effective on him or not.
Okay.
I've got
That's more
favored
of a
enemy
question.
dragon, which presumably I'm fighting these creatures, but could I use that to like give you the help action?
I will allow that if you guys want to put your heads together.
Well, I mean, if it's just a leg wound, like I don't know what I'm really looking at.
Okay, you are roll me a medicine check and I will tell you exactly how much you can glean from what he shows you. All right, so you see that there is a misformed or mishealed bottom part of his calf. So where the Achilles and the calf meet, you can see that the meat was either blown or shot clean off, and the sac that actually holds someone's muscle together was singed, and it impinged about halfway down his calf. So you know if you were to lance it open, there is a way that you might be able to kind of open it up, kind of stretch it out, like inflate it, and then if he was to have like a minor wounds cast or a some sort of healing magic cast on him, it may uh, help itself. Or inversely, you could attempt to reinflate it and kind of pack the wound and let it try to heal on its own over time.
It's not like he's got a lot of time and he's gonna move soon, so.
He says, "I can fly." You can't see. He like puts his hands over his shoulders. He's like, "You can't see it right now, but I'm not actually a bipedal."
I understand that, which is why I'm worried that what I would do isn't going to be super effective. I know humans pretty well, and any humanoid. You're not that.
Well, give it a go, front nuts.
Okay. I will open it back up, pack the wound, and I'm gonna put 2 serrets into his leg.
Okay.
So I don't know what hit die fucking dragon uses, but
he has a D12.
All of them.
Yeah, he's a D12.
So this is gonna be then a D12 plus 5 on my medicine.
On the 16. Okay.
And then the actual serrets would be the 2d4 plus 2 if he wants to roll them.
Okay. $16. All right. So
Use
if
2 of them.
anybody's 2?
So I'm unsure. Like dragons are big. He's a big
Yeah.
boy. I can safely assume he can handle
2
2
serrets.
if
Yeah,
I can handle 3.
I gave him 2. 2d4 plus 2.
Each of them is that.
Oh. You can see like once you put the serrets into him, his eyes flutter for like a second, and he goes, "Wow." Oh,
Yeah.
don't tell me you use that recreationally.
Only to test out how potent they are.
I swear, I'm telling you, humans never cease to amaze me. This would make the meat taste amazing. I
totally
you
move
can
my
see
Surette bag back around my belt to the back of me.
you can see that the calf, once you've opened it up, you can see that it's actually larger than it's supposed to be. But only due, in fact, to you think that maybe blood is pooling. But it is doing its job. He's just gonna have to take a little time on them. Might be tender for however long a dragon takes to heal. And he stands back up and he goes, "Yeah, I can put a little bit more weight on it now. That's nice. Thank you, friend." And he reaches out to shake your hand. Okay, I'll go fuck myself.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
He's dead.
I was coughing. I will, like, kind of slow. I just
You kind of slow reach your hand out. So he'll snatch your hand. He'll meet you 70% of the way and kind of jerk you in. And gives
me
you
the Trump handshake.
Yeah,
I hate that.
Yeah, he's very intentionally showing you just how appreciative and also in control he is of the situation.
The shield just
Golden
kind of
cold.
goes to the side of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he goes, here, let me pay you for services rendered.
I'm okay. That's okay.
I insist.
Okay.
Seriously. And he hands you a small Onyxian scale.
Neat.
Essentially, he gives you a piece of his hair. He goes,
His hair is scales?
Well, for him, yeah, they grow, they shed. He goes, if you should ever require services of me or my family, and we are on the same coast, we will be to you within a day.
Word.
Neat.
Wow, this has been enriching. I hope you guys have good luck in your travels. Stay safe. Good luck with your Lucas friend. However that shapes out, I'd love to hear about it. Perhaps put it in a song. And we will bid you good day.
Well wishes on your travel with your family, Yamato.
Thank you, Mr. Lodestone. And like ducks in a row, they kind of march off. And Daisy, the cart, and Knight are just kind of standing there.
How did the knight
Daisy.
react?
Knight, you good?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for asking, Mr. Lodestone. Hello, Miss Tanga. Daisy has been fed and watered.
Oh, you're so good. Hey, Nat. I never bothered to ask because I'm a bit short, but, are you also a dragon?
What?
Well, you came by when we got the eggs, right? And you have the whole armor, and it's all blue.
Tanga, shut the hell up.
Chest plates.
Pieces.
Chest pieces. You came by when we got all them chest pieces, and
Yes.
you never take off your armor. And I just kind of assumed that you were also a dragon, and you just didn't want to say nothing. But we've been around a couple dragons now, and ain't nothing wrong with it.
So he reached it out and puts like a gauntlet on your shoulder, and his hand is like the size of, well, the gauntlet is the size of your face.
She's just looking up at him, big doe eye.
Yeah, I appreciate your willingness to be open and forthright. I can promise you, I am not a dragon, Miss Tanga.
Huh. I was so sure. All right, well.
Has anybody else conglomerated around Knight to hear this when you guys were like, Tenga, shut the hell up.
Just me, I think. Oh, okay.
Cooperated.
Okay, yeah, we all kind of moved over. Okay. Knight says the rest of the horses are just a little bit into the woods. We can make our way out and perhaps plan for future endeavors.
I definitely need a rest.
I
We
think
should
that
head back to
sounds lovely.
Neverwinter.
To Neverwinter it is. Who's taking lead?
Well,
Were we not
did
going to
we
rest
want-
before heading out?
Oh, we could make camp here, I suppose.
Yeah, what's the time of day?
It's like afternoon.
Yeah, because we never rested,
Yeah.
we can.
so everything's still spent.
Let us
Yeah.
set up camp because there was some stragglers. Maybe if they come back to the crime scene, we can interject them.
What
I
a
agree.
good idea. Knight kind of nods along. He goes, I will grab some firewood and some supplies. Does anyone need anything, or if I can grab anything from the bush?
Probably find where there's water source if anybody wants to clean up.
Some fresh water? I can find water pretty easily.
How?
I have my ways.
Got him.
Would you like me to? He's like,
May I observe?
Absolutely. Why don't you all prepare a campsite, and Mr. Lodestone and I will go out and grab some supplies.
Well, what else do we need? I want to help.
Well, we need a small pit so we can build a safe fire. We need maybe to know where the enemies are most likely to attack us. So maybe pick the fire pit in a place where they won't see us coming. Yeah, the Dakota fire pit. Good call, Lodestone. We should maybe set up a few traps, or maybe like a little like sound trap or something if people get too close. We should have a place for the horses to be stabled. Things like that.
All right, let's prep. I'll just grab some twigs for the fire. I'll go find them.
That sounds perfect, Miss Tanga. That sounds perfect. Mr. Lodestone, if you would be so kind.
She doesn't know how to make fucking traps.
So Tanga already left. So the rest of you roll me a quick perception check. Yars, Yars is about to take off. Yars can make it at advantage.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Dakota fire pit?
All right.
Oh yeah, she don't know how to make
There you go,
that.
set my tent near where I'm at.
She does not know how to make that.
I'll
get
Yars
sticks.
and John, you hear as Knight's like grabbing his stuff, and he like throws his great hammer over his shoulder. You kind of think you hear him murmur, "The fight wasn't next to a star," and then he takes off and absconds with Lodestone.
Wait, what?
Anyway,
We hear
moving
what?
on.
The fight wasn't
next to a star.
I didn't get to hear it. Damn it.
Lodestone. As it gets dark, you see Knight pick up like a Y-shaped stick, and he goes, he basically talks about divining water. But he's actually going to start divining water. So you see him glow, you see the stick glow, and it starts to pull him in the direction of. It's a fast-moving creek, but it is very, very small.
That's a very interesting trick there, Knight. I didn't know you had wizard abilities.
Oh no, this is no wizard ability. This comes from above. And
Innately
he pulls
divine.
Out as a manner of speaking, yes. And you can see it's hard for him to bend over that low, but so he takes like a double knee and like almost gets on all fours and reaches his skin to fill up on water.
What color is his skin? Because I assume I've only seen him in the armor.
Oh no, I'm talking about his water skin. He like doesn't have a mud. Yeah,
Okay.
no, you don't see his skin. Roll me a survival check. Okay.
7.
Yeah, you see trees. You hear like bees like making noise in a net that you can very plainly see. And yeah, you just watch night load up. And he goes, I appreciate the company, Mr. Lodestone. Do you want to try to give this a try?
If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind trying. My hands
Sure.
up this.
So you just hold the stick here and ask your god for direction. And he like turns you by the shoulders and faces you away from the water. Go ahead and roll me a religion check. Or yeah, religion check.
Oof.
Yeah, the stick actually snaps in your hands. Like you're trying to like muscle the god into the stick, and he can see you kind of doing. It kind of looks like a chest fly, like you're pushing them together. And you wishbone it.
I am so sorry, Knight. Savras might not want me stepping in on his divination powers, it seems.
You've nothing to apologize for. It's just a stick, and it was already dead. Let us make our way back.
It is quite interesting that I do follow the god of divination, but yet I'm unable to divine water. What do you make of that, Knight?
I make that you lack practice.
Ah, elementary. Thank you.
It's usually the simplest answers that elude us. And he kind of like reassuringly pats you on the back. It moves you like a couple inches forward, like you have to step forward to kind of brace yourself. But it is very endearing.
I appreciate that, Knight.
And I appreciate being here with you all. All right. You guys see that he is back. Water skins in hand. They are all tied around Knight's waist. He unties them and hangs them off of the cart that Daisy is so nicely pulling because she's a good horse.
Yeah, she is.
We all good?
Where's John?
Where's John? Yetta.
I'm where I am on the map.
Yeah, he's right here.
I've just set up like my normal tent, just with like the small rug under it and my sleeping mat. Yeah, I'm treating my own wounds.
Nice. What's everybody else doing?
I gathered some sticks and now I am quote unquote feeding the chess pieces because I'm in the cart casting prestidigitation for them to get energy.
Nice. Knight peers into the back of the cart, sees you, and gives you a very quick thumbs up.
Big thumbs up, big smile.
Yeah. Knight is also going to take off. For what Lodestone said, and is going to bring all the other horses down here, and is going to tie them to these tree stumps. Do not worry about provisions for your horse. I hate it in video games. I don't like it in D&D.
I assume they were just eating grass and they don't.
Yeah, they can fucking graze for all I care, for I am a merciful god. And I don't want to watch a horse die slowly because one of you forgets it.
No, it makes sense. If they're just standing there, horses will graze.
They're just munching.
Ugh.
Nah, how are you so good with the horses?
You just you treat a horse like you would treat a person. Get to know them, know what they like and don't like, and act accordingly.
Well, Daisy doesn't really take to just anybody, so it's nice to see her friendly round you.
Oh, she's a very strong horse. Very strong indeed.
Oh my, I wouldn't have made it this far without her.
He goes, "Oh, I mean that in the highest compliment I can give you. I have yet to see a horse as strong as Daisy, possibly in my entire life.
I just take Daisy's face in my hands and give her all the nuzzles. Like, yeah, she's something special.
He goes, well, we don't usually do this when you're around. I didn't want to concern you, but Daisy and I have a little game we like to play.
Oh, I love games. What do y'all do?
So, I stand here behind Daisy.
Right.
And I put my hands up, and you can see he goes into like if I say a peekaboo boxer stance, who doesn't know what that is?
I get it.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so he puts his fists up to the sky and presses his forearms together to make like a shield in front of him. Like his forearms and his hands are now blocking his face and chest. Does that make sense?
Oh. All right.
I could turn my camera around and demonstrate.
Just walk in there and show her.
Oh yeah, I could do that if you would like.
Prim, do you see me?
I do.
Prim, wow. Shannon, wow.
Yeah, like that.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Thank you. I was doing crisscross.
Yeah, which is a different type, but also good. And he goes, "Okay, Daisy, let me have it."
Wait. The horse is doing monk on strikes?
Hey, shut up, Lodestone.
Just read chat.
And you don't actually see all of Daisy's movements, but you hear 6 loud bangs against his full plate gauntlets, and it almost sends him flying. It pushes him back a good 2 or 3 feet, and you can tell because there are drag marks where his boots are. And you hear him laugh. He goes, oh, that is fun. That is fun. So what we do is we try to see how far Daisy can push me, or if I can withstand the blows.
I am like jumping, clip clopping, like half yelling this whole time. Like, did you teach her that?
No. I saw. So there was a night when some ne'er-do-wells would attempt to look at what's inside the contents of your cart. I stepped out to intervene, and I saw Daisy kick once, and I found 7 to 8 hoof prints in the man's chest. So Daisy has always been able to do this, I suppose.
Daisy, you've been mauling people for us. Oh, you're so good.
Tanga, did this horse come with you from where you came from?
No, Daisy ain't from the Feywild. Daisy was assigned to me when I came in from the Feywild and I joined up with the Alchemist Guild. They assigned her and the cart to me so that I could make the go round to sell the potions and the such. But that's
I'm
about
sorry.
it.
Did you say you were assigned, Daisy?
Right.
When we met, you said you were part of the Apothecary Guild.
Yeah, I am. Well, I sell things for the Apothecary Guild. I can't make any of the potions myself. After I sold the last of them, I can't refill until I make it back to Baldur's Gate. But yeah, when I came in from the Feywild, I was looking for work, and I met somebody from the Alchemist Guild, and they said that I was mighty good at talking, and I could sell some stuff for them. And when I proved my worth, as it were, they let me use this cart, and Daisy kind of came with it. And Daisy's been my bestie for as long as I've been here.
Tanga, did the Alchemist Guild, are they the ones teaching you your wizard spells?
Oh no, sugar.
I got a letter in the mail one day that told me about Scamora, and it said that if I signed it and I sent in some gold, I could get my diploma right straight away. And of course, who's going to say no to that? My little brother, he's been studying about wizardry and such, and I thought it'd be such a fun thing for us to do together. And I've been a wizard ever since. I've only been a wizard probably like a little less than a year, so I've been with Daisy longer than that.
That's okay. I mean, that
Daisy,
lines
you're
up.
so good. I can't believe you can do all that punching and stuff. You're gonna have to teach me something like that. And not thank you for showing me that. I can't believe Daisy's so. That's so good. Well, wait, that kind of explains the occasional blood I've been finding. Daisy, have you been protecting me far longer than I thought?
Daisy just kind of like opens her mouth up to show her teeth and just kind of tussles her head around.
Oh, Daisy, you are just the best.
It's out of game lodestone. Daisy is a way of the open hand monk. Just for your
way of the
situational
open
awareness.
hoof.
Yeah, way of
Cannot
the open.
wait to see Daisy slow her fall with her own skills.
Oh, she can, and she will. You still have DM privileges, so feel free to crack open that very hidden character sheet.
I won't. I'm not gonna spoil it for me.
Not how long have you been tussling with my Daisy?
Oh, I'd say probably after the first week or two of us meeting.
I immediately go up to him and I take his face in my hands this time. I say, "Thank you." I'm like reaching really high up to get him. Thank you. Oh, you're so good. I can't believe you guys made such good friends. Oh, what a good day this is. Got to hear a good song, got to help some people, and now I got to learn more things about my two best friends. Oh, I'm so happy.
He like reaches down and grabs you at your wrist and he goes, yes, I agree. How about we all get some sleep?
Sugar, I don't think we've even made the fire yet. You said something about
Dakota?
Yes,
I will go make a fire. And he like very gently creates some distance between you and him by like pushing you very gently. And takes off to
I lean over to Houbie. I'm
fire.
like, what's a Dakota? What kind of fire are they making? I got twigs. Steve's dead.
It's like a fire you dig in like the ground, so it doesn't make a lot of smoke, and you know it's really easy to hide. We used to do them on the road when Howie and I were before we yeah, we used to do it on the road a ton.
All right. Well, what better day than to learn but today? So I guess I'll try to figure out how y'all are making it and see if I can learn my way around a proper campfire.
All right, so you see Knight digging it up. He starts a fire. He pulls out some dried meat from a ration and sticks it on a stick. And settles down for the evening.
Is anyone else doing anything special now that we're finally resting for the evening?
I mean, not that I need to, but like narratively, I would invite you all over to get patched up if you need it.
Cool. All right, so
Long rest.
I have John check out a few burns because I think I was in a fireball or two.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you did miss one.
You did.
Told him to stop that, and he did.
You remember that? You guys remember that? That was good stuff. All right. You guys. What's the turn order for who's taking watch?
Pretty asleep.
Lodestone will take second.
Second. Oh yeah, you're doing your 4-hour thing, so you'll be up for most of the night.
I'll do first watch.
Okay.
I'll do
First
last watch.
Last watch.
I only need 4 hours, so.
Why
I
is
mean,
all
how
my
many
stuff...
are we doing?
Excuse
So
me.
between the two of them, they both
I'll-
get a full night's sleep.
I'll
Yep.
be
the
up
rest of
after
us-
4 for the rest of the night, so
Yeah.
whoever
Big.
can cover the first 4.
John just throws a blanket over his head and goes to sleep.
Yep. Box clean out.
In your little shield bed off the ground.
No,
No, in his
on my nice,
bedroll.
comfy carpet bedroll.
Mhm.
Yeah, he got full tent set up.
Mm-hmm.
He fancy.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. Who has last watch? You said Houbie?
I'll be awake for that.
Okay. Both of you roll me the old perceptions check.
Oh no.
I like the thought of the rest of the party being awake while I'm just still sleeping.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're that guy now.
Waiting on me.
The
Oh,
sleepy
yeah.
boy.
He's growing.
Yeah,
Huh.
and we love that for him.
Can't
Well,
tell it
Humans,
because of my
yeah.
eyebrows because they're gone, but I'd get a little mean look.
while you guys, while everyone minus the two of you is fast asleep, you see that, excuse me, Mr. Yamada has stepped into your campsite. Both his hands are up. He's showing you that he has no weapons and he is missing his loot.
Master Yamada, did something happen? Is there something you need?
He speaks in a hushed tone to not wake anyone. He goes, Master Yamada, that is a level of decency I haven't seen from your kind in a very long time. I'm fine, gentlemen. I promise you, I'm not here to alert you or disturb you. I did forget something while I was here, and he hands you just a folded up piece of paper, and he goes, "If you could give that to your lady friend, I would be deeply appreciative."
All right, I'll. Yeah, thank you. I will.
All right, stay safe. You don't know what's out there. And as he says that, he just disappears.
You know what happens.
You shit your
I'm gonna
pants.
say it. I'm gonna say it.
You shit your pants.
He do be
Right in the
shitting.
middle of everybody. Hiya.
Humanoid apocalypse says I'm always watching you. And I'm like, yeah. Bring the note over to Tanga.
So I don't have to sleep more than 4 hours, but if I get the chance, you're gonna like I'm in the cart, sprawled out, like with my one arm around each like egg as much as I can, just like drooling.
Oh, yuck. Just you're a gross sleeper.
I'm very comfortable.
Yeah. And we love that for you.
You gonna wake me, or are you just cool with leaving the whatever the fuck that was?
I'll wake you up.
Yeah, he said he just hands it to you.
Alright.
What's that?
The Dragon Yamada came and handed me this, wanted me to give this to you, but also scared the ever-loving hell out of me. So I'm gonna go to.
Oh, honey,
the
you
river.
did it. Oh.
He's a fucking dragon.
All right, sugar. I try to read the little light that already is there.
Okay. You guys. Oh, hold on. You. Oh my god. Why is this not working? You read this. I'm assuming you're okay with everyone knowing what it says.
Oh, I would read it out loud probably. Tanga has no secrets.
Then I'm gonna send it in chat.
Okay. Do you want me to read it out loud?
Totally up to you.
The proper way to hurt someone's feeling. Oh, does that mean he can read minds? Because I forgot to ask him. I was so enthralled with the. All right. The Yamada Masterclass by Master Ryujin of the Yamada Order, esteemed seeker of the subtle arts. Well, I don't know nothing about subtle, but all right. In the delicate dance of words and wounds, there exists a path far more refined than the crude lash of anger or bitterness. The Yamada Masterclass teaches the art of inflicting pain upon the soul, not through malice, but through precision and wisdom. To hurt another's feelings properly is to wield a blade forged from truth, wrapped in velvet, and guided by honor. Step 1. Know thy target. Understanding the heart you face is paramount. Study their virtues, their fears, and their cherished beliefs. Only with this knowledge can your words find their mark without shattering the vessel. Ooh, I can shatter somebody? All right. Step 2. Speak with purpose. Oh, I might have trouble with this one. Every syllable must be chosen with care, aimed to enlighten, provoke thought, or reveal a hidden truth, not to destroy. The goal is to stir reflection, not bitterness. Step 3, employ the art of timing. A wound delivered in haste best. P.S. Your technique is incredibly weak, young lady. Keep at it. V. Yamada. Well.
The last word is supposed to be festers, but
festers. I don't know how. My guess is that he can read minds because I was completely enraptured with that song they were playing. I totally forgot to ask because I know bards can be mean, and I've had some trouble being mean.
Going back last session, he watched you attempt to vicious mockery several people and have it fall relatively flat.
I didn't try to vicious mockery anyone during the fight that we were.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was at the bar, and it was very bad.
That's right. That's where you whiffed the perceptions check. Okay.
I had wanted to ask him about that, but with the performance, Tanga forgot all about it.
Poor Tanga. Also, you woke up Lodestone. You see Lodestone is now awake.
Oh, Lodi, I'm sorry. Mr. Yamada stopped by, gave me this letter.
And I show him the... I just pat his head and let him go back to bed.
Oh.
Clutch my war pick and roll over.
For those of you who have been in the military, Tanga has accidentally woken you up 30 minutes prior to wake up time.
The fucking worst.
Really is.
You see that the sun is starting to crest into the trees. As you close your eyes, you can see sunlight touching your eyelids. And as much as you think it's probably, like, you could eke out another 15, 20 minutes, but you know it's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. Yep. Well, you kind of got to pee a little bit.
Lodestone's going to groan and just get up.
Yep. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh, reloading.
I'm so glad we have the shared experience.
And Lodestone's like stretching, like leaning back, stretching his back. Like, it's okay, Tanga. It's okay.
He just goes, fuck. All right. So since you guys are up, Knight is sat up from the log he was resting upon, packs everything up, makes sure that the horses are ready to ride, and you guys are good to move. Now, what's the plan? What are we thinking? You said back to Neverwinter, correct?
Yeah, my Lodestone's plan was to go back to Neverwinter and report the success, because heard correctly, the Black Dragons are gonna get out of Dodge.
Yes.
Well, technically, we were also hired just to deal with a cult, not necessarily deal with Black Dragons.
Yeah, we weren't told to attack the dragons. We were
And it
sent
turns
to
out the
get the
cult
cult.
was tied
Doesn't
to
like
a mage
dragons for
from
some reason.
Luskin.
Mhm.
Yeah, someplace north of Luskin.
Yeah, some professor came down from Luskin and stirred them up.
All
So,
correct. All correct.
We can go inform him. By the time we get back, they won't even have to fucking send out the other party.
Well, my question is, if they don't like dragons, why did they attack Neverwinter
Well,
and
they don't
kill
like
random
evil.
innocent people?
What?
Yeah, the zealots
Those
that originally
those
attacked.
cultists, yeah,
Because-
they were
because
in
they
the
went mad.
town.
Because they went mad.
The black dragon and went
Yep.
mad.
Yeah, when they started capturing the Black Dragon, a good number of them went mad. They told us that. The one guy that we captured outside spilled the beans,
Oh.
and then we gave him the 3rd degree, and he ran back to Neverwinter to take care of his family.
Well, good. Who wants to talk to the big mean man on top? Because he called me an it. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to talk to me.
I will
He didn't like
gladly
me
go.
either because I insulted his fucking precious Lucas.
Well, I think the only one he'd like of our group is Sweet John, so.
Is that
Sweet
because
John.
he's-
I love Bow and Stars.
Okay, so
Let's just go as a group.
we are okay. So we're beelining.
I have to. I'll talk to him.
We're beelining for the Hall of Justice. Yes.
I don't think he'll like a kid any more than he likes any of you.
Well, at least you're
Yeah.
human. He only seems to like them.
God, I hate
That's
these
kind of
characters that I
fair.
build.
Yeah,
You
everybody
didn't
build
build
is
that guy.
racist.
I
That's
didn't build
okay.
that guy. I hate the fact that I have to play him.
You have to
Well, then you
inhabit
shouldn't
him.
have included.
Like
This is a
he's written.
problem of your own making.
I know. I just want everyone to hand you guys gold and be nice. Okay. How about
Well,
that?
No, we're gonna
that's
keep
also. Oh,
This is
God.
acceptable.
Fort.
All right, you
It happened
guys.
to the game I DM, Schwad. It happened to the one I'm running in person now, too, up here.
You guys step in, and you see Dagalt Neverember sitting quietly in his throne, and this place is almost as sparse as the picture I have put up.
Ooh,
That's surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Approach just before the throne and the steps up to it. And give a courteous bow. Your Majesty.
He motions for you, like come here. He goes, "Yep. What do you need?"
we are back. We traveled to the Neverwinter Woods, and we found the cult that had attacked Neverwinter, and promptly dispatched of the group.
Okay, once you say you dispatched them, now he has looked up and is starting to straighten himself out in his chair. And he goes, "Okay, well, how many were there? Why were they here? What was the intention, or did you just start murdering them? I know that can happen."
We found their hideout. We attempted to stroll in under false pretenses. We were attacked. We attacked back. We made it into the hideout. We then found the co-conspirators and a supposed leader, a professor or learned man of some sorts from Luskin. They were there trying to perform some dark, sinister rituals against black dragons. To their dismay, it wasn't going well. We learned from one of the hostages we took that when they started these sinister magics, that it drove a good number of the cult mad, and that is the warband that entered Neverwinter and caused such a disturbance the other day.
Wow, that's insanely efficient, Mr. Lodestone. Insanely efficient. You said something about a black dragon?
The black dragons in the Neverwinter Woods, yes, that's apparently what this learned man from Luskin was hunting.
Oh. And did he had success? He failed?
He failed. We ensured he failed, because of whatever sinister magic he was employing. For the safety of Neverwinter, of course. You understand, Your Majesty.
Of course. Yes. No, young man. This is wonderful news. Unfortunately, that does still pose the problem of a black dragon in my goddamn forest. But we owe you some money, I believe. You see, he like stands up and starts like making his way again because there's nobody here. He walks down the steps, walks past all of you, and reaches back behind here into a coffer. And he hurls you a very large sack of coins.
I immediately then toss it over to Houbie.
Houbie.
How big? Like.
It is enough for you to hold it like a football.
Yeah, I think I catch it to my chest, maybe eat shit, and just like, oh, okay, I'll split this up.
Okay. So Hoby, if you pop it open, you'll see that there are 250 gold pieces, 500 silver, and 500 copper.
That seems like an even split with everyone. So yeah, what is it? 50 gold each, and then 100, 100.
Sure, you're the money guy. Anyway, I'm playing a asshole guy. So Mr. Everember approaches you, Lodestone, and attempts to put his arm around your shoulder, but then stops and puts his arm on like the closest shoulder to you, and kind of leads you back up the stairs. He kind of motions back up the stairs and wants you to walk with him. If you elect to do so, yeah, he goes. I appreciate how concise and quick you guys were to take care of this matter. Now, there would be more gold in it for you if you were able to take care of the dragon.
And if I told you that we did chase the black dragon off?
I would say I would need proof.
Well, you can send Sir Lucas into the woods, and if he does not find the black dragon, that would be your proof.
The lack of evidence does not support evidence. He kind of like quizzically looks at you.
Yes. However, I do not know what evidence I could bring back that would showcase missing black dragon. Only a site survey of your own could prove the validations of these findings.
All right, so you're saying that you didn't kill them, you've just run them out of the woods.
Yes, Your Majesty. As much as you see that Group 4 can be expeditiously effective, Group 4 is no match to Black Dragons, but we are indeed resourceful enough.
All right, well, if you're not capable of killing them, how did you get them to leave? And he like slowly starts to sink back into his chair.
I'll like step up and go like, my lord, the black dragons can something has gone on with dragonkind, and they were in a state where they could be reasoned with in a way. Not saying that they don't. I don't believe they'll bother Neverwinter anymore. That's not to say they won't be a problem to the world or may cause some problem elsewhere, but I don't believe they'll be a problem to Neverwinter.
As you say this, the paladin that you recognize from before steps in through the large archway and approaches the side of Neverember and kind of whispers into his ear, and then looks at all of you and says, "Good morning. It's nice to see that you are all well."
Good morning. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. I am Lodestone.
I am High Paladin Drake, or Ethan is what most of my friends call me. It's a pleasure to meet you. You said your first name is Lodestone?
Yes.
Well, Lodestone, I'm Ethan. And who are
Pleasure
these
to
people?
meet you, Ethan. These are my other members of Group 4. We have John, Tanga, Yars, and Houbie.
The paladin puts his right hand to his heart and kind of like nods his head. He goes, Pleasure to meet you all. Everyone is muted.
Can I see what sort of paladin he's of?
Yeah, roll me a religion check at advantage.
Tanga surprisingly knows better than to say anything right now with Neverember right there, so I just like give a happy wave.
Okay, so you know that since you are in one of the largest and most long-standing churches of Tyr, you can tell just by like the colors and the finery on his plate armor, and since he said he was a high paladin, that he is
Tyr.
A long time and incredibly devout follower of Tyr. As soon as he greets you, he takes his absence quietly and walks back through the archway. And Daygalt Neverember stands back up and he's like, "Gods above, all right. Looks like your story may hold some weight, and whether you did it or not, I have to pay somebody for it, so this will go on my ledgers." And he kind of saunters back down. John, roll me one of those good old medicine checks.
Cancer.
Yeah, he, even though like he's an older man, he is favoring like a side when he walks, and he is not. He's trying to cover it up very well, but he very, very much has a limp from his right leg. Hmm.
I said,
He pulls out another sack of gold, and he goes, "I'll just, if you're just gonna throw it to him, I'll throw it to the tiny one." And he hurls a bag at you, Houbie.
Take it to the chest. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
Open
Roll me a strength check. The number to beat is a 12.
The tiny one being Houbie Copper Kettle, sir.
Yeah.
Your Majesty.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you catch it, but that thing has some fucking heft to it.
Like my backpack, the geode, 2 things of gold, and like 4 other things. It's like I am the archetypal dwarf of like, yep, I have a small tavern on my back.
Yeah, if your boots didn't have tread, you'd have slid. Yeah, and you open it up and you see that there are 300 pieces of gold.
Oh, thank you. Very, very generous.
Neverender goes back to the seat and he goes, "Mr. Lodestone, I cannot tell you what a great thing you've done for the city. If you ever want a land or title within the walls, and some of your accomplices as well, I would be happy to decree it that you are allowed to make a home here. You don't have to process any paperwork. You are an ally and a friend to Neverwintians across all of Faerun." And like as he's doing it, he's like very poorly gesticulating. You can see like he is speaking this basically almost off of a teleprompter in his mind.
You honor us, Your Majesty.
I know. Okay, get the hell out.
Can I like as he says like a home? Can I be like, Your Majesty, if I may?
Yeah.
In lieu of home and property, which it is generous, I was wondering if I could maybe call in a boon of a warrant of trade, a trade license, not a monthly guild membership, but a trade license of my own.
Roll me a persuasion again at advantage because this guy just got some really good news after having a really bad day.
14.
He says, "I'll take it into consideration."
All right, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Smoke's here.
Oh my god! And a hippopotamus steps out.
Oh no, I don't have time for this. However, I'm here to spectate and look at Rob in his very sweet office.
Yeah, sure. VC, what were you saying?
And pour myself a nightcap.
A couple of cigarettes, put them in a small bag, and just kind of toss them at Neverwinter for your leg. Try to use them just one at a time.
You can see his face is beet red, and he has veins sticking out of the side of his head. But he doesn't.
Bye.
He does. Okie doke. Well, that was 3 sessions worth of, or 1.5 sessions of campaigning. You guys step out. John Sackler. And all is as it should be. You see people are still living relatively amiably, quietly, peacefully. There's no chaos. There's no smell of dragons. There's no panic in the streets. People are relatively calm. And then
fire a gun wildly into the air.
You guys see your favorite person in the whole wide world. And he notices you all from Lodestone, and he goes, "Ah, if it isn't my favorite Ganassi, how are you, my friend?" He slaps you on the shoulder.
Sir Lucas, and I kind of slap him on the belly, even though he's wearing armor.
Yeah. He goes, "I have wonderful news, friend. It seems that the dragons were no more than a myth or a rumor. Someone concocted a story to try to scare people off. My group and I, and you guys, would you like me to pull up all of the pictures? Or do you want to...
The hell's a picture?
It's I don't think he's saying Lucas is throwing out his wallet and be like, "Oh, I like my party."
No.
Look at my kids. Look at my kids. Look at my kids.
Yeah, his entire team is behind him minus one. He's like...
I immediately wave to Worm. Wormy.
Worm, puts a hand up. He doesn't wave, but he, looks at you and acknowledges that you, he sees you. And you see the wizard go, "Oh, the freak's got a girlfriend."
I will ignore Lucas and walk up to my cleric lady and what up?
Okay. She goes, "Tears blessings on you, Yars. It's nice to see that you're in good health."
Holy shit.
What are you doing?
Oh, what up?
Well, we just came from a day or two's exposition into the Neverwinter woods, and I am pleased to report that there have been no sightings of any dragons anywhere. You throw a mason that's in a circle. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Yeah.
Terrible, John.
She informs you that every scouting party that went out was fruitless in finding any evidence of dragons in the area.
Well, naturally. Do you think we'd lie?
No.
Y'all see any good bards in town?
All over the place.
Yeah, there's literally music playing outside of this building. But Aviana hears you and she goes, I mean, most of the taverns have traveling bards that come to and fro. If you're looking for a change of pace, miss.
Well, if there ain't any new ones lately, then that's fine. I try to roll it back so that I don't say anything that I shouldn't. I look over at Pilfer and I say,
Go.
"We'll have
first
to
attempt
go.
at subtlety.
We'll have to go visit the sauna again soon, Pilfy.
Pilfer's ears, even though he's like a jackrabbit here, and again, like they can't stand up any straighter, and yet they somehow do. And he goes, "You bet your life on it, love."
Oh, big fucking smile.
Sorry, Lodestone, what were you doing?
Well, if there are no black dragons in Neverwinter Woods, Sir Lucas, where are you all off to next?
Well, we are going to move north after a day or two of refit to Luskin to find this somewhat clandestine dragon cult or college or something of the sort to root out its evil and see if maybe that has uh, some sort of grasp or divine force that is aiding the dragons and crippling our nations.
Oh, and I have to stop myself from saying his nickname. Lucas, I've heard that there's quite the wizard in college of some sort in Luskin. Might you know anything about all that? Or your wizard-like friend here? I don't think I've had the pleasure of properly meeting you.
Oh yeah. So Lucas will let you know that that is exactly what he's going to find out. And then you see this weirdo. And he goes,
Yeah, the one who said that Wormy is a freak, and I'm
Yeah.
not a fan.
he goes, "Hello, my name is Renly, and I have been studying the wizarding arts for the last 28 years. And you're Tanga. I've heard of you, and it's a pleasure to formally introduce one another."
Well, hey ho, Renly. I'm a bit of a wizard myself. It's so nice to meet you. I'm sure you know plenty more than I do, been studying so long.
Oh, I absolutely do, but I'd be happy to teach you.
Oh, I do love learning. But do you know what that college up there is all about? Do they have a specialty or something?
Well, the college that we're currently investigating has ties to either the occult or the draconic arts.
Hmm.
As I'm sure you're aware, uh, most of those magics are considered not really in the realm of human consumption. Usually, Dragonborn can tap into a very weak part of it just from their ancestral bloodlines. But to think that humans are trying to ascertain and manipulate magics that powerful, I have never read anything about it in my life. What about yourself?
Well, I don't know much about human consuming either, but I'm sure that whatever magic they got going on up there ain't good if you're worried about them dealing with dark magics and dragons. But I mean, looking forward to seeing it. I'm assuming we should probably be heading the same way. And I look straight at Lodestone and Yars, people who normally lead the way.
Oh, I gotta ask Aviana something I forgot. One sec.
Yeah, if she could throw that ass in a circle.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm gonna ask her, to her knowledge in regards to things relating to Tyr, does the name the Blue Star ring a bell?
The Blue Star, yes. So she explains to you that when children join the Church of Tyr, that's kind of taught as a parable of like an orc who is chaotic and evil and without like temperament, uh, is in the middle of all this chaos, and then when met with some divine, and she says, for lack of a better word, something that you can't be on your own, right? Tyr intervenes and teaches you that problems can become your biggest solutions if you work hard enough at them. And then she goes into describe like the stages. So it's like first you have to fight, and that goes into physical strength. Then they studied together, and that's, the mental strength of knowing our teachings and knowing the ways of combat and warfare, and then intertwining the two. But she says, like, every child who grew up, especially, even her, was told that story almost as like a bedtime story. It was just something to reinforce and reiterate the teachings of Tyr.
Oh, y'all were taught the power of friendship? That's so nice.
There's nothing stronger than the brotherhood of a soldier.
Hmm.
She like kind of
Vin
nods.
Diesel, yes.
Yes, thank you. The hippo is dead in a swamp somewhere.
Oh, fucking ghost!
He's just laying there, mouth open, with his big dumb teeth. A child has taken his rifle and is firing wildly into the trees. Oh yeah.
Oh, balls deep in a hog.
Kid got a gun. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Lucas is going to pull Lodestone aside and say, "If I could have a quick word with you, Lodestone."
Yeah. What do you got?
So, this is kind of important, but specifically only to me. So, because of everything that's going on, usually the Hall of Justice elects a champion on behalf of our god, and I've been chosen by the High Paladin and Lord Neverember, and it would mean a lot to me if you could be there for the ceremony.
When is it, Sir Lucas?
It should be within, I believe, 2 days from now. That's so. I may have misspoke when I said rest and recovery. Now everyone else will be given time to rest, but I have several things I have to do here in preparation for it.
If Group 4 is still in Neverwinter in 2 days' time, I will gladly attend. Thank you for the invite, Sir Lucas.
Oh no, the honor is mine, Lodestone. You're a good friend to have. And he like kind of like stop, like I don't want to say hardens up because all of you are children. He like goes back to slightly more
he's standing so
militaristic.
erectly.
Yeah. Anyway, he walks back to his group and he's like, "All right, so I have nothing for the rest of you. Wonderful job as always. I have several matters to attend to, and I will report to High Paladin Drake to report our findings." And he like looks at Aviana, and she gives him like a very quick nod. He's like, "So I look forward to seeing all of you in 2 days. You are all dismissed." And you can see that
Oh, I'll see you
some
in hell.
some of
Is
them
he talking-
six. No, he's talking to his group.
I was about
And
to
you can
say,
see-
he's about to get hit.
Fucking
We were
He's
about to
about
have
to get
problems.
hit.
All.
We were about to have problems.
Ooh. Yeah.
Imagine I almost said yes because I didn't even think about that, but I assumed that you guys would just pummel him to death.
Oh,
There's at 35 years of age. Yeah. So you can see that Aviana, Pilfer, and Worm are like milling about, just kind of waiting for you guys.
Lodi, I know that you tend to know where we should go and whatnot, but if we're all going to the same spot, can we go with our new friends? Not extending that to everybody, but but that might be fun having a big old friendship trip, right?
Yeah, Dad, can our friends go?
whoa.
You see Lodestone like look at you, Tanga, and like consider it like solemnly, and then like looks to Yars, and then looks at the rest of the party and goes,
I shake my head. No.
He looks at Mom. Hold on, I gotta ask Mom.
Rocking on my hooves, like awaiting the answer.
"You make a valid point about keeping friends close.
Right,
And,
safety
and
in numbers.
I whisper the next part, enemies closer.
Right. All the same to me. I'm just so excited. So, what do you... Yeah, no? What do we do?
I don't consider myself the leader of Group 4. I think it should be a group decision.
You want to keep the least persuasive person next to her evil target the whole time and not lose character? I don't know.
What do you... You better not be talking about me being not persuasive. I'm mighty good at talking.
If you don't watch your mouth, young lady, you're gonna go to your room without dinner.
I'm a grown wizard. You can't be telling me what to do.
No more wizard blasts for you.
You take that back. All right, well, 2 days'
DMs,
time and
this
whatnot.
Is how you spool up your friends, so they just do the work for you.
I pop over.
Yes.
I've already waited long enough for the answer. I just pop over by Pilfer and Worm and say, "Where were y'all headed today? At least, where y'all going?"
So now that you are like looking at them, Pilfer has a box of confectionaries, and you can see that he pulls out a jelly and he like racks it against his knee, and it goes limp, and he starts munching on it. He goes, "Oh, we're mostly just gonna stuff our face." And
always a good idea. Did you see that bakery with the Minotaur? He was sweet as pie.
he's gonna look at his like box and then look back at you, and he's gonna go, "Yeah."
Oh, same one then. I don't know how many bakeries there are in Neverwinter. I ain't from here.
No, there's heaps of them, but they're this one's just like right around the way. He like points literally down the street, like 5 or 6 buildings down. It's like
well,
right there.
if you already got your sweets, I turn to Worm. I say, "You eat much sweets?"
You can see that he still has his helmet on, and his eyes are still lit up, so you can't see his face. And you hear kind of just a low droning, and he kind of shakes his head no.
I lean closer to him. Well, if you're not a sweets fan, maybe savory or sour?
Worm pulls out a small pouch and hands you a mushroom.
Well, I know we're both fans of mushrooms. You just be eating mushrooms?
God. Who did that?
That one scared me a little bit too.
Was it Justin?
It could be.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, then we are going to.
I was responding to VC.
Yeah, at least I know someone heard me.
Now he can listen.
You've got him better CCs.
Oh my god.
Never. I regret saying anything ever playing this game.
Yeah. So Worm kind of nods, and you can see that he takes one of the mushrooms, and like he rips it apart, and you can see that kind of looks like there's like ooze or pus or something coming out of it, and he sticks it under the wooden helmet. And you can kind of ascertain just from body movement that he's chewing on it.
I'm like, so Tanga is still keeping in mind the last time she saw Worm, and she's like, she puts out her hand for him to hold it so that they can go to wherever there would be a I don't want to say a mushroom, but like food with savory, so that she can show him other stuff.
Okay. He places the staff that he's carrying, like a walking staff. He like places it in your hand and then places it on the ground, so you're both holding the staff.
Yeah, close enough.
Yep. Okay, you fucking off with Pilfer or Pilfer and Worm.
Yep.
All right, and Tanga, that Tanga is gone. Anybody else? Is there anything they want to do to shore up their equipment or items before you guys take off? We are going to speed these 2 days along relatively fast.
Lodestone does want to go see about either, actually, two things. A, putting a wrist strap onto his war pick and getting a second war pick with also putting a wrist strap on.
Okay, so you can go into the Great Hall's armory, where the halfling smith can make fine repairs and adjustments relatively quickly. Or you could look for a blacksmith.
I'll go to the
Either-
halfling.
Okay. Then we will. What you call it? I will take you to the halfling shop.
Pardon? A wrist strap.
You walk back
That's
through.
so good.
As you make your way through, you see that Dagalt, Neverember, and Lucas are like laughing and like slapping each other on the back, and they're like sharing a drink together. And when you get here, you see a almost completely covered in halfling, and he goes, "Ah, sir, it's good to see you again. How can I help you?"
You as well. Listen, and I pull my war pick out of the belt loop and I hold it in my hands before him. I go, been having some performance issues, if you could say it at the least.
Sorry, I
All right.
forgot I was muted.
He takes he holds the war pick, and as you say that, he kind of like starts to appraise the war pick itself. He goes, "That's interesting. This war pick seems to be relatively evenly balanced," and you can see he's like swinging it above, swinging it side to side, trying to feel like he's feeling to see if like the wooden shaft is like actually holding the war pick in place. What can I do to assist you?
It seems to be to my abilities, whether by adrenaline rush or whatnot, or perhaps it's these gloves and that wood, but over the last couple of battles, that war pick has left my hands, and I was wondering if there was a way we could attach a wrist strap to it that I could roll over my wrist, and in combat, in case it slips, it doesn't go far enough away from me that I have to leave combat to go retrieve it, or be left unable to defend myself. Do you get my point?
Yes, I think I understand what you mean. I could also uh, stud the actual wooden grip itself for increased stability in case your hands should ever get wet, or if you have to handle something with gloves. That's both are very easy to do. It shouldn't take me more than a couple of hours.
That would be splendid. How much would I owe you?
Well, let's see. Just some leather. Did you want the stippling along the shaft as well, sir?
Yes, I'll take all extra precautions as possible.
Okay. Then I can charge you 5 gold pieces.
Very well. I fish around my wallet, and give him 5 gold pieces.
Okay. He takes it and sets it next to what you can only describe, or I can only describe as like a full plate, but it is made out of gold entirely. It is the only thing shining in this armory.
It's quite a piece. I would wonder, is that for a certain champion to be?
Oh, yes, sir. So you've heard. I have spent the better part of 30 years working on this specific piece. It is a combination of iron inlaid and overlaid with gold, and then tempered and adamantine so that it gives off a golden veneer, but is still just as durable. Honestly,
Wow.
my finest work.
A coating of adamantite. That's going to make him quite powerful. Make him almost resilient, wouldn't you say?
Well, that's the point of armor. The only thing that I have to regret is I don't know if I'll ever make something like this again in my lifetime. I wouldn't have the time for it.
Have you ever thought about taking on an apprentice to teach your fine arts?
Oh, not me. I don't have the capability. I've attempted, um, but they leave too quickly or too sadly. Or I hit them. I usually hit them. I'm just not a good teacher, sir.
Probably
but
why they
I
leave.
like to think I'm pretty good at what I do.
Well, if it's anything I've seen, you are a splendid craftsman, and I think anybody who is able to work under you would learn valuable lessons. Perhaps in time, who knows? Savras has many paths for all of us.
And Tyr says the best laid plans always fall apart at our most inconvenient times.
This is
Words.
true. This is true. I know of another organization, perhaps you heard of them, the Red Knights. They say plans are useless, but planning is valuable.
I have heard of the Red Knights. They used to frequent here in my youth. We don't get too many through here. I am now assuming that you're not from these parts.
No, I was born and grew up around Silvery Moon by the Evermores.
That makes much more sense. Well, sir, as much as I would love to go back and forth about the quips and teachings of our lifetimes, I do still have stock to inventory. I still have things to smelt, and I need to get on refining this very lovely war pick.
Very well. Shall I return tomorrow?
Yes, sir. If it's not done tomorrow, it will definitely be done in 2 days' time.
Thank you very much, Master Blacksmith.
Take care. And you see, he tries to wipe off some of the soot from his upper body, but he just replaces it with newer, fresher soot. And he goes back to stoking the fire, building the stuff as you step out. Yeah. So, Lodestone, you now know Lucas is about to get some insanely good armor.
Yep.
Insanely good armor.
Unless, of course, we steal it.
Unless, of course, you kill him en route.
Unless, of course, you grand larcen it.
This will come in. I'm asking you guys questions because it'll come into play later on. What's everybody else doing?
My normal thing.
Swap my heavy crossbow for a regular bow.
You're trying to swap out your regular crossbow for a regular bow?
Heavy crossbow for regular bow.
Okay. Just a regular,
longbow,
not compound.
short bow.
Yeah.
Oh, longbow.
Okay. And am I to assume that you're going to go back to the shop that you once worked at?
Yeah, I'll see if
stomping grounds over
see
here.
if they give me a what do you call it? A
workers
employee discount.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you are making your way there, you see that there is a store that wasn't there before, and people are lined up to buy wares, and it's literally in front of the store. It's almost on the road.
Oh. I'll start to push my way through. I'll give it a look see, but I'm gonna make my way through and go. Excuse me, I'm trying to get through here.
Okay. You walk past one of these.
Oh. I'll take a look.
All right. You see on the inside it says Copper Kettle and Co. pop-up shop.
Walk over to the counter, and I'm just gonna. I'm not looking at the product. I want to see the business practice. What is this? What's going on?
Okay. So roll me a perception check. Holy hell!
Wasn't supposed to be an advantage, but
I'll take the first roll. So you see, normally stores have a thing, right? It's potions or goods or weapons or food. You see that they have a little bit of everything. They're selling glassware. They're selling weapons. They're selling candles. They're selling clothes. And all at all at very reasonable prices. You see that the cashier is greeting everyone warmly. No one is really haggling because of how good the prices are. But you notice that they are almost never running out of inventory.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll try and get the shopkeep's owner and been like, hey, this is a lot cheaper, and then I'll point to like the place I worked. Be like, this is a little bit more aggressively priced than the other stuff. Can I ask who the maker is? Who's a supplier, or the the cooper that made these barrels, or the glass blower that made these glasses? Are they local?
No, sir. So the person who is standing behind the counter is a dwarf. He's young for a dwarf. I would say he's like in his 30s or 40s. His beard like isn't as full or as long as yours, but he still has like very blonde hair. And is wearing like an apron, and just like a tunic and pants. And he goes, "Well, actually, sir, this is a new creation from the Copper Kettle Company, known as a Copper Kettle Pop-Up Shop. So what I do is I can actually fold this shop and place it into my pack, and wherever I land or end up, I can open up shop, and I have a direct line to the Copper Kettle and Company supply chain here."
I hold out my like the thing I use to get good berries, which I've always like like headcanon was like, I don't, Houbie doesn't have magic. He's just kind of a guy and gets either magic through his dragon or little items. And my headcanon was like, I had a little device that sort of did this, and just like hold it up and like, does it look anything similar to make of something like this? And I'll show him my little like coffee bean dispenser thing.
Yeah, somewhat. That's
Oh.
actually a pretty cool invention. If you ever wanted to, patent it and maybe have it on these shelves, I would recommend you write a letter to the
Yeah.
Copper Kettle Company.
I think I already know who made this, and I think yeah, I mean,
And I think he's getting sued.
Full disclosure, his name is my name is Houbie Copperkettle. My brother, I think Howie, was the one who is the CEO or maybe CFO of this. I don't know really the structure, but
yeah, Howie Copperkettle is the owner of the Copper Kettle and Co. Trading Company.
I'm Houbie.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah. How's he doing? Do you have contact with him? This seems a little bit more advanced than just him, sending goods and goods out for trade. This seems a little bit more in depth. Do you talk with him? Do you have regular contact with him?
Mr. Copperkettle takes time out of his day to talk to almost all of his employees.
Really?
Yeah. If he can't talk to us directly, he sends us letters, or he'll make sure that someone shows up with a message from him. But yeah, if you'd like, you can take a look at the supply shop. If you can prove that you are actually a Copper Kettle.
I'll pull out my merchant's license. I still have my like paid for merchant's license.
Oh yeah, that's right. He goes, certainly, Mr. Copper Kettle, if you'd like to see the supply warehouse, just take a step through the door in the back.
Okay, I'll take a step through the door.
All right. As soon as you step through the door, you are greeted with dozens, even double dozens of people, moving things, like banging barrels together, stacking things. There are some taking inventory. You can see some like taking like a very quick lunch break. Roll me one more perception.
Normal. Sorry, I'm just swapping it back to normal. Boop.
Yep.
I'm fully just like, what the? I do like the TARDIS thing where it's like, is this extra dimensional space? Did I go somewhere? I'm just like so enamored by it and go like, kid in a candy store, like Willy Wonka. I'm just running around going like, what is this stuff? What is this stuff? What are you guys doing?
So let me do this real quick. Okay. So there's like a team of them. There's 3 humans and a gnome that were taking their lunch break, and they're like, "Oh," and they wipe their mouths. They're like, "Mr. Coppercuttle, sorry. Your hair looks great. We're just taking our mandatory 10-minute break. 50 minutes of work, 10 minutes of rest, and then we'll get right back to it. Is there anything? Did we do something wrong? I'm sorry if we offended you."
No, I think you might have me confused with my brother. Where am I?
You're at the Copper Kettle and Company trading facility. This is where we make all of the stuff for the company.
In the Sword Coast.
South, yeah, southern Sword Coast, yeah.
Okay. This isn't Port Nyanzaru, is it?
Like the gnome kind of looks at you quizzically. Yes, this is our home of operations.
I'll like look to like
Shit my
I'll like look
pants.
out the door. I'll look out the door to like where, and like I think about my group, and I think Houbie like just breaks for a second and just goes, "Thank you. No, you guys are doing great. Thank you." And I just begin sprinting to my family. I think I know the city enough that I'm like, oh yeah, I know the residence my parents are at. I can go find them. And just start like running.
Okay. Yeah, you take off into the main area, like I guess the foyer of it, and you run headfirst into this guy.
Oh, Howie!
He goes, Houbie!
Howie, what the f is going on?
Are you okay? Is something wrong? You look a little unwell.
I've been going up and down the Sword Coast. I was commissioned by God. I'll like show him my contract and everything, and I was like, we're trying to solve some of the issues that are going on. What's been going on here?
He like takes the paper from me. He goes, "Wow, that's amazing. You're doing so well, man. Well, things have kind of escalated really quickly. We started with just a shop here, and then I made a couple deals to outsource the name, and then just like things just kind of started falling into place.
A year
And
ago, you were trading apples for beans up to Baldur's Gate. What? This is you. And I'll hand out my the device he gave me, and I was like, you worked on that. You perfected this.
Well, funny enough, I didn't perfect it. I spent some time reaching out to people who knew more than me, Houbie. And I think that's really where mercantile lies. It's not in being able to sell stuff. It's in being able to find people who can make stuff better than you can and selling that.
Like as he says this, it's like the last shred of my suspicion existing. Can I do an insight check on the factory floor? Like not just like I Steve also understands like there like people are around, time to look busy, and then like I understand when real work is being done. Can I like do an insight check on just the people?
Yeah.
21.
21. These people look like they don't, and I'm going to say this for the adults watching. Oh, sorry, I got a message. As most adults like loathe their fucking jobs, you see that in their breaks, like they do take a load off, but while they're working, they're diligent. I would say like maybe 80% of them are like they look like they're at ease while they're doing all of this labor, because while it is labor, it's not incredibly intensive. It's more of like almost an assembly line. Like they only have to hammer. I can't get rid of the Howie voice. It's kind of like just like they're doing like very menial tasks, and if you could judge by how they're acting, they're getting paid very well to do something stupid over and over again.
Yeah. Oh, you did it. Holy shit, you did it.
No, man, we did it. You're just as much a copper kettle as I am, and you and I got into this business together. I wouldn't have even thought of half of this stuff if it wasn't for you.
Well, thank you. But I never dreamed of this. If I'm being honest, I just thought we were gonna, introduce, these fucking this delicious ass bean to the world. This is well beyond what I imagined, Howie. This is incredible.
Yeah,
I
we still can. We still can. And he like kind of scoops up like a couple beans that he keeps in his pocket. Like he's like, I haven't forgotten. You know, uh, we started really small, but you know, what dwarves lack in height, we make up for in hope and strength. You know, like this is what dwarves are supposed to do. I almost said this is the way.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Wow. Howie, I'll be honest with you. I'm shocked. This is incredible. I I'm really happy for you. This seems like it's just completely unalloyed good. I mean, how are you? You look like you've been working really hard this year. Have you
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 look
taken
terrible.
That's so mean.
Listen, Howie, we're like 2 years apart, and you look like 10 years older, man. Have you taken a vacation?
To be honest, I don't know if that's even feasible at this point. There are so many working parts and meetings and people to check in on. I do my level best to try to make sure that every single one of my employees is taken care of, down to the smallest grievances. Mom and dad are fine. They're out on a boating trip with the missus and the kids. Uh, Things have been tenacious uh, in the area with the whole dragon thing. So I've shelled out a little extra gold weekly to make sure that they're comfortable and enjoying themselves, not focusing too much on the things going on in the world. But yeah, no, I really have to focus on work.
Yeah, I know. I get that. This seems really complicated. This seems really complicated. I I ran into a couple of your business ventures, your restaurant guide idea. I remember us doing that to all the places we used to dine and dash. It's
Yeah, and I want you to know that all the places, well, at least all the places around here, that we ever stole money from, I've made sure not to openly, out us, but I have put a sizable amount of gold into each one of those proprietors' pockets,
oh,
and I sleep a
Howie,
little bit easier.
I oh I never told you this. I used to go back and pay our tabs.
Yeah, when you say that, his jaw doesn't hit the ground, but he opens his mouth and he's like, you know, you would have done the right thing. And that's why I love you.
I love you too, Howie. I'm so glad to see you like doing well. I'm so glad to see that like you've kind of expanded in ways that I didn't even imagine. There's something I just got to say real quick. Thank you for the ships. That is incredibly generous. I did not expect that sort of response. I did ask them if they can. I gave them some insight into some trade routes north between Luskin and Neverwinter, and to do maybe make some money on the side while they're in Bay. But I mean, I can walk through the store right now and actually probably get a missive off to them if you need your ships back.
No, those ships. I mean, even it's been so long since I've seen you, and you're still finding ways to help me. That's
I
awesome.
I just want to say, as this is going on, I've fully lost track of Smidge. You do what you want. I've lost track of Smidge.
Okay. So Howie is going to pull you in for a hug.
I'll give him a hug. Give me the full factory floor tour, like show me everything. And as much time as I have to like see everything, I will.
Yeah. And Howie kind of explains to you that things did kind of spiral out of control, and he has spent the majority of his livelihood like controlling the chaos. Did you still want a bow?
Yeah, Howie, if you have a bow, I hand my crossbow over and be like, this one's, yeah, I'm not so fiddly with it, and yeah, my legs don't reach the stirrups where the stirrup when I try and reload, so I gotta sort of get on my back every time I want to reload, and then put it one leg in the air, pocket.
Yeah, no, that's got to be just hard on the hammies. And he like snaps his fingers and he like waves down somebody. And he's like, Leland, could you grab me? Did you want? You said a bow?
Longbow.
Just a longbow. Could you grab a longbow for my brother here? And this like, she's a very pretty elf, but she's like covered in like pitch, like resin
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
restringing bows. And she's like, oh, absolutely, Mr. Copperkettle. It'll just be 2 seconds. And you can see when she says 2 seconds, she means it almost literally. She glides through the warehouse and comes back as quickly as she left. Not out of breath. And she goes, the bow you requested, sir. And he goes, you are a sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And he goes, here you go, little bro.
He's a little taken back by that interaction and just like, can I do it? Was that like forced or something? That seemed very weird.
Sure.
Is like this person is I'm just like fully
Yeah,
like
no,
wow.
yeah,
Like,
no,
yeah, this is great.
your brother has won over his workers.
Ah.
They love him and they love the company.
I think about the group of murderers I hang around with for a second and just be like,
just
yeah,
the degeneracy.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a lot, Howie. This you might have gone overboard, buddy. Are you doing okay? Is there anything I can do?
Well, there is something I wanted to talk to you face to face about it. But it's been a little while. I am not doing super great physically.
Oh.
Either the wear and tear of the job or something. So I, just as a precaution, I decided, for my children and for my wife and the family, and he like kind of motions to you. He's like, I've put my affairs in order, and I wanted to offer, if something does ever happen to me, I'd like you to take over the company.
Howie isn't even thinking about like ownership of the company or like control or anything. He's like, well, what's wrong? What's been? I know a doctor. I can get you some help. I think I can call in some favors for some dragons or something like that. I know a couple on the Sword Coast.
So when you say that, he just says, dragons.
Yeah, we ran into a couple here and there. Maybe some can't help us. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's a little confusing. Well, not confusing, but it's a little. Things have gotten weird, Howie.
Roll me a perceptions check.
I keep it. Make sure.
Go on, give him.
Yep.
Give it. Oh my god.
Okay. You don't know. You might be walking past like the fertilizer section of the warehouse.
Oh no.
But you can see that Howie is like starting to sweat profusely when you said dragons.
No, he also shits his pants.
And based on like just familial ties, even like the thought of getting that close to a dragon probably kind of irked him a little bit.
Oh, there was a friendly one. I technically owe him a ancestral like a curtain, like a 10,000 year or like 8,000-year-old curtain that I may have.
You need a curtain?
No, I gotta make up to him. His name's Ergalix, or how do you say it again?
Igor, like Igor.
Igorlix. His name's Igorlix. He was a gold dragon. Who we
You met a gold dragon?
Yeah, we met a gold dragon. We met a black dragon. Met a couple blue dragons.
Houbie, what the fuck is going on out there?
Yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good.
I have gotten reports, but holy shit, man! You could have died.
Yeah, I
like a lot.
Yeah, I know. I know. No, they don't know though. They don't know. They laugh and they have a fun time and they flirt with them. They flirt with them so often, Howie.
I don't know who they is, but they sound like idiots.
Yeah, can I like look out? Do I see? Is there anybody like? Am I so far in I can't see through the door?
No, if you look out the door, you will see. What's that?
I see the boat and I just go, oh, okay, Howie, you're just showing off at this point. Well, listen, I yeah, they're a little foolhardy, but they're good people. They're good, smart people. They're good people. Listen, one of them, we might not get along. He's a little gruff, but he's a doctor. He is kind of pioneering some like new medicines. Could maybe we take a look together? Like he takes a look at you and gives you an inspection.
Well, I feel terrible saying this. Genuinely, you have to believe me when I say this. But I am now 8 minutes behind schedule, which means I've missed about 1,100 people I was supposed to check in with today.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
No. It was my choice. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay, Houbie? You almost never do. And he pulls out a small wooden cube out of his pocket. He goes, "Here, I know this isn't me like trying to trick you into working for me or whatever, but this is a Copper Kettle pop-up shop. Take it whenever you need me or want to find me. You just activate it. The shop will open. You walk through the back door. It'll take you right back here." And you can see like along the walls that doors are opening, and then as soon as somebody walks back through them, the door disappears.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Howie, I say this earnestly. It would be an honor to work for you, and I can give you a recommendation because I did serve a brief stint as a shopkeep.
He like puts his arm around you and like guides you back to the door that you had like walked into, and he goes, "Houbie, copper kettles don't work for one another. We work together."
I give him just a big hug, and I go,
"Okay,
thanks.
yeah, you get one more perceptions check for hugging him that tightly."
Oh, dude, don't give my fake brother the big K, you piece of shit.
Yeah, so as you like pull him in for a hug, like he is attempting to reciprocate it not by squeezing you tightly, but like flexing like the muscles in his arms to let you know that he is hugging you back, but you get a strong whiff of shit when you like put your head past his for this hug. And he goes,
Yeah.
"Well, like I said, you're welcome anytime. So be safe, Houbie. It's great seeing you, man."
It's wonderful seeing you. Tell the family I said hi. I might be back, and if you're busy, I might just pop in and say hi to the family or set something up so they can.
Yeah,
come by
whenever. Yeah, maybe bring your friends around. Mom and Dad would love to see you again.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
All right. I'm gonna get going. I'll let you be on your way, Howie. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time, and I'll step through the door.
It's always worth it for you, Houbie. And then the door closes. And
oh shit! I look for Smidge.
Yep. Oh nope, you already walked through.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I'll fumble with the. Is the door like closed and like the portal's gone?
Yeah.
I'll fumble with the cube in my pocket and like running through an alleyway, find like a secluded alley to like open this thing up.
Okay.
I also like inspect it and see how it works.
Okay. So it's kind of like a very poorly made Rubik's cube. So it's a 2x2. You make all the slats line up, and then it'll just activate when you place it on the ground.
All right. Line up the slats and
Yep.
place it on the ground, someplace like open but far enough away.
Okay. Yeah. You have an entire shop of goods at your disposal.
Peek my head through the door, and I'll like shake some of the good berries.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check. Or sorry, a dex save. A dex save.
Save. Gotcha. All right.
Okay. Okay. So as you're like looking down to like jingle your good berry bag, you are hit in the head with the fastest spitball, or what you think is the fastest spitball, known to man. And it's your little Smidge.
I go Smidge, and I'll like whatever it is, I'll absorb elements, so I don't take any damage.
Yeah, it's just blunt force.
Yeah,
it's bludgeoning. And you see, Smidge is through the threshold. He is like He's jittery. His teeth are like chattering, even when he's holding still.
Oh no, buddy!
Yeah, and he is now voraciously attacking your pouch of good berries.
Okay. Oh shit! Did you eat them raw? Did you get them? You're not supposed to eat the leaves. You're not supposed to eat the leaves.
Okay, I'm going back to the other two people. All right, did you guys want to do any housekeeping cleanup prior to the big fight at the ceremony? I mean,
What?
I was just gonna look through the city for any utility magic items. Things
Okay.
that may help in our adventure.
Yeah.
Or help with my defenses. Stuff like that.
Not a terrible thing. So there's a few like magical apothecaries. Some of them will offer to tattoo you. So you can get a tattoo of protection, which is +1 to your AC. It will run you 100 gold, and it will take up the day.
Is it permanent?
Yeah, it's permanent. That is a real item in real D&D you can add to your character. They
Can I
have
choose
+1.
what the tattoo looks like, or
slap it on without thinking about it like a Marine. Let's go.
Yeah, right. I've already done that one. I've got that fucking scar.
Why does it say USMD? No, yeah, you for the sake of flavor text, you can make it look like whatever the hell you want.
Sure. I'll pay 100 gold to get +1 AC, and I'll have the symbol look like my holy symbol on my back. Boom.
Which is
spot.
What the stars, the moon, right? The like your cape.
Yes, just like my cloak. Yes, sir.
Okay. That will take most of the day. John, you are healing people and being a nice man, correct?
Yeah, unless we're getting tatted together.
You want to? Bring it in, brother. Let's do it.
John will get the rising sun on his right over his left pec.
Oh God.
For Lathander.
Okay. He's gonna get no lost souls across his collarbone.
No.
What a hardcore medic tattoo. Okay. Yeah. So that'll take like half the day. It'll also run you 100 gold.
Yeah, right.
No regrets. And
that's 1,000 silver, so fuck it,
yeah,
right?
we have set ourselves up for an insane, absolutely insane next session.
Aww. That's 9.
I thought that we would have left here a little bit more expeditiously, but then I forgot that
you had a
guys...
fucking half-hour conversation.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Just because I can't hear my own voice, did I sound Houbie adjacent?
Yes.
It was so good.
Okay. I am not good at voice stuff, so I do my best. But yeah, Houbie, just so for your like situational awareness, that is an attuned item, okay?
That's totally cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
So, like, if you're keeping that, that's gonna be your item, and you only get 2 other ones that you can attune to daily.
Very non-magic-y.
Very non-magic-y. Mostly RP. Unfortunate. More tavern fights. The next one will probably be. I'm just gonna tell you, it is probably gonna be very combat heavy. So, just mentally prepare for that on Tuesday.
Hey, back on track.
So we are back on track. This was a one-off.
I do appreciate it. I didn't mean for this to happen either.
No, I don't. I think I speak for the whole group when I say this wasn't an imposition. VC's about to say something shitty. He's like, "Oh, imposition."
What imposition?
Yeah, dude. We enjoy playing together as a. Well, you're just known for it, all right? Shush.
Okay.
But yeah, like the group.
Better CCs.
Oh my God.
It wasn't me. Don't have.
Yeah. Sounded
I
like
fucking
you.
hate that. Yeah, it does. I hate it.
You don't have the right farmer.
And, yeah, Justin's here too. But yeah, good session. Bitches, gripes, complaints. anything you guys want or need from me.
I'm like betting on like he's either stolen gold from a dragon, or this is like the Venture Brothers like ending of like his like weird half brother thing.
Yeah.
That like he actually made a deal with the devil.
Yeah. I just wanted to
Or
live forever.
he's just good at business and you both have a habit of shitting your pants when you panic.
There is no unalloyed good in capitalism.
Yeah. Thanks, RJ.
Classic.
Follow-on note. If for whatever reason you guys should get a weird thought across your mind, or like a cool idea for your character, or something that like you would like to add or allude to, my Discord's always open. I usually have evenings or afternoons mildly off. So yeah, don't ever hesitate. If you want to make something for your character or you want to add something, just hit me up, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, that's it. No more D&D.
Hey,
Nice.
GG.
Good playing, everybody.
GG. Yeah, good playing. Lots of fun.
Is that tattoo actually called Tattoo of Protection?
Yes, I will send
yeah.
a link to you.
Full on item.
Yeah.
And if you can, just let me know like the limitations of what this thing is, like how many times I can use it, and like what resources I can get out of it.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, we'll talk about it right after this if you'd like.
Sure.
Actually, Lodestone.
What's up?
I am actually I'm gonna do what I forgot to do earlier, or before, and give you that helm that kind of goes with your armor.
You had a
we got
helmet?
from underwater. Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally forgot to give it to you. I mentioned it, but I never actually did. So I'll give you the helm as well. I'll
Okay.
send you the message.
Okay, you guys want to jump down to Foos?
We just stay here.
I think Arethia is signing off.
No, I have to sign off, but you guys talk. I'll be back. Bye-bye.
Okay.
GG. That was fun. I'm sad we didn't go accidentally longer for timing. I never say that it's like almost 9 or anything because I don't want people to leave. But GG. More Dragon campaign on Tuesday. We're gonna be back on track. And hopefully we don't have any issues. I did not accidentally call Lucas Lulu in front of his face, which is good. I have restraint. And we got to learn quite a bit about Howie Copperkettle, like a lot. That was pretty cool. And Billy did the voice. Love that. All right, so more Dragon campaign Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. EST. More Swashbuckler Thursday. I believe in Swashbuckler we are. Oh, we have dragon stuff in that one too. I have to find out what gold dragons are like. All right. I hope to see you then. If not, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you guys don't have any scheduling conflicts. Bye bye.